There's a strange kind of hatred that doesn't roar. It whispers. It hides behind smiles, polite words, and friendly gestures. You might think someone respects you, but deep down their heart burns with envy. You feel it sometimes, don't you? That unease when they compliment you, but their eyes don't match their words. When they act supportive, but something in your spirit says otherwise. Master Shi Heng Yi once said, "The energy of a person never lies. Their mouth may hide it, but their presence reveals it." Today, let us speak about something most people fear to confront, the truth about those who secretly despise you. Because if you don't learn to identify them, they will slowly poison your peace, your focus, and your path to strength. People who hate you can be identified by 6 things, and once you learn to see them, you will never be fooled again. The first sign is constant criticism. They criticize not to help you grow, but to make you doubt yourself. No matter what you achieve, they'll find something to pick apart. You could climb a mountain, and they'd say, "Why not a taller one?" When you share good news, they'll downplay it. When you show progress, they'll question it. But understand this, criticism from the jealous is actually hidden admiration. They see in you what they cannot become. The moment you realize that their words are reflections of their own insecurities, their power over you disappears. Let them talk. You, my friend, keep building in silence. The second sign is they ignore you when you shine. Watch carefully. When life tests you, they're the first to show up, pretending to care. But when you win, when you finally overcome, when blessings start to arrive, suddenly they go quiet. No congratulations, no applause, just silence. Because your success reminds them of their stagnation. You see, some people only love you when you're struggling. It makes them feel superior. But your rise threatens their illusion. Don't take their silence personally. It's not that they didn't notice your light, they just can't stand to look at it. The third sign is they play with your emotions. They'll act warm one day, cold the next. One moment they call you family, the next they distance themselves. This emotional push and pull is intentional. It's how they keep control. They want you uncertain, craving their approval. It's manipulation disguised as care. But a wise soul never dances to the tune of emotional puppeteers. Master Shi Heng Yi teaches that emotional mastery is the foundation of inner peace. So do not react. Observe. When someone plays with your emotions, understand, they fear your strength, so they try to weaken it. Don't give them that power. The fourth sign, they mock and belittle your efforts. When you start something new, they'll laugh. When you talk about your dreams, they'll roll their eyes. They'll say things like, "Be realistic," or "That's not for people like us." But let me tell you something powerful. No great soul ever achieved anything while listening to small minds. Every legend was mocked before being respected. Every truth teller was doubted before being followed. So when people mock you, smile. Because mockery is the applause of the insecure. They wouldn't waste energy laughing at you if you weren't doing something remarkable. The fifth sign, they spread rumors and gossip about you. This one hurts deeply, especially when it comes from people you once trusted. You'll hear stories about yourself that you never lived. Lies wrapped in half-truths, whispered behind closed doors. And the worst part? Those lies will travel faster than your truth ever could. But understand this law of life. The higher you climb, the more visible you become. And when people can't touch your greatness, they'll try to stain your name. Let them. The wind never stops blowing, but the mountain remains still. Keep your silence, because silence is the roar of the wise. And finally, the sixth sign, they consistently find fault in everything you do. If you are kind, they'll call you weak. If you're confident, they'll call you arrogant. If you forgive, they'll say you're naive. If you protect your peace, they'll call you selfish. No matter what you do, they twist it to fit their narrative. But here's what they don't understand. You've already outgrown their world. You don't need to be understood by people who are committed to misunderstanding you. The moment you realize that their judgment is not your reflection, but their projection, you become untouchable. These 6 signs are the mirror of hidden hate. But what's more important than recognizing them is how you respond. You see, most people make the mistake of fighting back, arguing, proving, explaining. But as Master Shi Heng Yi says, a wise warrior does not waste arrows on barking dogs. Your energy is sacred. Protect it like your life depends on it, because it does. Every moment you spend reacting to hate is a moment stolen from your growth. The true master doesn't fight hatred with hatred. He transcends it. When people hate you, it's not truly about you. It's about what you represent, the courage they lack, the peace they envy, the strength they can't understand. Your existence reminds them of their own laziness, fear, and unfulfilled dreams. And rather than rise, they choose to criticize. Don't join them in the mud. Stay above it. Let your success, your peace, and your silence be your answer. I remember a real story of an artist from Japan named Hiroshi. For years, people mocked him because his paintings didn't sell. Friends told him to give up. Family said he was wasting his life. Critics said his work had no emotion. But Hiroshi kept painting quietly every single day for 12 years. Then one morning, his artwork went viral online. The same people who mocked him now called him a visionary. But Hiroshi said something profound in an interview. They didn't change. I just stopped caring about their noise. That is the art of peace. When you stop seeking validation, you start walking in strength. If someone speaks ill of you, let them. They are revealing their own wounds, not your worth. The person who gossips is like a mirror of misery. They reflect their own emptiness through your name. The person who mocks is crying inside for attention. The one who criticizes is simply confessing their jealousy in disguise. Once you understand this, you'll never take hatred personally again. You'll simply bow and keep walking. Because the path of strength is not about proving others wrong. It's about proving yourself right. Master Shi Heng Yi often says, when the arrow of insult is shot at you, become air. Let it pass through. This is wisdom. Don't harden yourself. Stay fluid. Flow around negativity like water around stone. Over time, you'll see the stone erode, and you'll still be flowing, clear, calm, and unstoppable. Remember this truth. When people spit at you behind your back, it means you're ahead of them. When they try to pull you down, it means you're already above. Hate is confirmation of progress. Envy is the shadow of your light. Don't dim yourself to make others comfortable in their darkness. The moment you decide to rise, you will naturally disturb those who prefer to crawl. Let them be. You have higher mountains to climb. Sometimes the greatest revenge is simply living well, peacefully, joyfully, successfully, without bitterness. Because nothing destroys a hater faster than seeing you at peace while they burn in jealousy. Be kind, but be firm. Be humble, but stay strong. Forgive, but don't invite back. Protect your energy, your time, and your spirit. Because those who hate you cannot harm you unless you allow their poison to enter your mind. The man who rules his mind is undefeatable. The one who controls his emotions walks through chaos untouched. And the one who can smile at hate has already mastered life. You will know you have evolved when someone tries to hurt you and you feel nothing but compassion for their ignorance. That is power. That is freedom. That is mastery. So the next time you sense envy, gossip, or mockery around you, don't shrink, don't fight, don't explain. Just remember who you are. You are not here to be liked by everyone. You are here to become everything you are capable of being. Those who truly love you will never compete with you. They will support you, celebrate you, and protect your peace. The rest, let them talk, because noise can never silence truth. And when you walk on your path, the daily path to strength, remember that not everyone will understand it. Some will laugh, some will leave, some will hate, but walk anyway. Because your journey is not about them, it's about you. It's about mastering your mind, transcending the noise, and becoming the calm within the storm. If you've listened this far, I want you to remember this final truth. Your enemies are not proof of your weakness, but evidence of your impact. The more light you bring, the more shadows appear. But light never fears the dark, it simply shines. So keep shining, keep walking, keep growing, because real strength is silent, calm, and unshakable. That is the way of the warrior. That is the path of Master Shi Heng Yi. And if this message resonated with your spirit, if you've seen these signs in your life, then it's time to take your power back. Guard your peace, protect your energy, and never stop walking toward wisdom. This is your reminder from Daily Path to Strength. If you found value in this message, make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video with those who walk the same path of inner mastery and peace. Because together, we rise not by hating the haters, but by outgrowing them.